That means that it's time to dominate these RFD runs, man. Get a rich purple. Gonna be good. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be more logistical issues being a 2x4 doing it rather than a 5-man though, so we'll go with a 5-man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shit. Boom, 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 boom. Bone Link, that's not what we want. Beavis is also an RFD, so is Kelvik. Swifty is here as well. Nature and Sunwell. Nobody knows what Carl is doing yet. Some monkey business. Who is it? Balemski. My man. Legend. Dude, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate the 4 months. How's it going, dude? Fuck me sideways. Searing Golden Blade. NA value, but still as a POG item. I'll be doing RFD too, but actually the restock on Scrolls of Unlocking. Uh-huh. Yeah, you'll need those in this dungeon. Don't want to miss a potential rich purple in the chest. Oh, that's nice, it is. Didn't I resub some days ago? I feel like you did. But sometimes it's bugged. It's like you have one resub day and one announce day, and you can like announce it twice. It's like a couple of people have that. If you have time after the stream, wrote a question in Battle.net. Oh shit! Can you type that on Discord instead? Like I usually never read Battle.net messages because I'm getting fucking bombarded with people whispering me, "Student, what is the best gold farm?" And then a lot of them is just invite, in for lack. So it's tough going through them. Bum 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 bum. I just want to know. Some days ago, somebody asked about crafted transfer. You said you didn't use percentage crafting. Use another formula. Yeah, I mean, as long as it profits, I'm crafting it. I don't use a percent. Fuck. Now I don't recall what I put into it, but it's not a percentage. I don't like. It's a minimum amount of gold that I use, and I found that to work great. Like because if you put a percentage, you're not going to craft a lot of items because sometimes you're going to spend 20,000 gold to craft an item and it might sell for 25,000 gold, which is fair, right? But the percentage is not that good. So you're not going to craft it. Because TSM, well, you told TSM that you won't. It's not within your your percent profit margin. So I craft as long as it profits. I don't give a shit how much it profits. I can't put 1,000 gold in either because a lot of the times, let's say tailoring shirts, right? Like, they might cost you 1 gold to make, and you sell them for 200 gold. That's fucking sick. That's really good. They sell fast as well. So it's a bit tricky. So I don't, as long as I'm not paying more for the materials than the crafted item, I'm happy. I don't give a shit how much it is. Because on average, the profit percentage is gonna be good. Then you're gonna have some days, some weeks where it isn't on certain items, but as long as you're not losing gold, it's easy to manage. Yo, King of Coins, I got a question. In your book, you got a section that refers to when an item is worth to keep, and you got 001. Yeah, they added another decimal. Yeah, exactly, Nutella. Justin, what is the add-on you use to loot faster? It's literally called faster loot. That's it. Skips the loot window. How often do you undercut? I don't. I don't undercut. I'm doing the lazy way because I'm not in the position where I need the gold, right? So I post it for 48 hours and then I don't touch it. I wait until it expires and then I will repost it. Now, I would make way more gold if I did undercuts or if I posted every 24 hours, right? If I were you, if you're posting for 48 hours and you're thinking about undercutting, you're going to be better off posting for 24 hours instead, and then you make a separate TSM group for the most popular and most expensive transmogs. So when you're running an undercut scan, you're undercutting that group only. So you might be running an undercut scan on 50 items instead of 2,000 items. I do that whenever something is really good. So like, when you could craft Nax Ramas and Skoloman's items and Solgurub items, I would add those to a separate group so I could run undercut scans on those items alone. When patch 10.17 came out, I added the patch 10.17 items into a separate group so I could undercut only those items. Student, do you get annoyed when you sell out all your items? I just sold my last whelpling and I'm more annoyed. Yeah. But it's not like that in the beginning, man. When you're struggling to make gold, you're excited as fuck whenever you get a sale, right? That's awesome, you're making gold. But when you have enough gold and you sell an item that you don't necessarily enjoy that much to farm, it's like, god damn, man, fuck me. I sold the item, now I have to farm it again. Yeah, I think like that all the time. Ever on Varret sell? Yeah. Varret, any of the BFA mounts, the Glacier, Skullflame Shield, Blackrock Bulwark, like all of those big items specifically. God. That's how I feel with vendor items. Restock yesterday and I gotta run back and buy half of it again. Yeah, same. I'm so lazy with it, man. I might do like a full lap and buy all the vendor items, post it on the auction house, wake up the next morning, 20 of them sold. There's no fucking way I'm going to fly around and pick him up again. Start from 0 gold? Yeah, I've done that many times. Can't be ours now. Don't get me wrong. I get excited when I make sales. It's just that there's a couple of pieces that you need to really specifically farm for, and it's a bit tough or annoying that I get frustrated when it sells. That's the whole purpose of farming it in the first place, so it's kind of stupid. What are you looking for in this dungeon? Looking for a bunch of different transmog items where the holy grail aren't actually transmog, it's patterns and plants. Like the Searing Golden Blade is good, Star Belt, Lesser Parry. The best item that you can get in this dungeon is the pattern for the Rich Silk Shirt pattern. Like that one is like 500 to 1,000,000 gold. Stupidly hard to get. But then there's a lot of decent green and blue items in this. You have to put it on debug mode, Google. That's the only thing you have to do. Go into settings and enable debug mode. You don't have to do anything else. Yo, Berserker, what's up, man? Carl got a good one, the Bone Slasher. Bone Slasher and the Manslayer. Both decent weapons from this place. Hey, Stu, now are you having good... Oh, you're having a good evening so far. I'm coming up on 4,000 gold soon in Classic, so I'm glad I switched to mostly focusing gold making from raiding. Gold is 20k gold into TBC. That should be doable. Yeah, dude, that's easily doable, man. Easily. You can do it. The only thing that is an issue, like, you shouldn't overdo it, though, Pizza, because it's much easier to make gold in TBC than now in Classic. Right? So you might strive for 7,500 gold an hour now, but you're gonna make 400 or 500 gold an hour in TBC, right? So you should think about that at least. How much gold does an item need worth for you to call it exceptional? Ooh, it's not only value. There's items that has a market value of let's say 250,000 gold. That's not going to excite me that much. But then there's items worth 150,000 gold that excites me way more, and I think it's an exceptional item. And that has to do with sell rate, right? Like this one, the Syrian Golden Blade, market value on NA 278,000 gold, half of that in EU. It's a pretty meh item. They sell. I mean, I sold 2 of them recently, but they sell slowly. And then you have, if you do Old Man, you can get the ninja sword, the Jinsu. Now that one is worth as a lower market value, but it's a way more exciting item because they tend to sell really well. Easier to move. Not much. Just sitting down the game and watch the greatest gold farmer to ever farm gold, aka Student. That's not a paid comment, by the way, chat. You excite me way more too. Monchmon, shouldn't you be deeply focused on your work tasks right now? You live in the UK, you still got like 2 hours left, man. But like we don't use the term exceptional, we use the term super item. Super item is only used on items that are like stupidly hard to get, where it's normal to do 1,000 runs without getting it. I did, but I fucked up the data, so I said fucking and left. Yeah, that's tomorrow's issue, right? Is there a list of every super item? Oh, people have different definitions on super item. I have my own list on super items, but it's only up here though. Well, it's not a super item, it's super hard to get for you, Bling. Sell rate higher than drop chance. But the best dungeon to get super items besides from Olderman is Scarlet Monastery, easily. After that, you only have like very few items from specific dungeons. Like in Nomer, you can get the Cavern Deep Trudgers and the gloves, the Hotshot Pilot gloves. And then you can do like Asiel Nerub for the mace. And there are a couple of other items that I would call super items, but there's very few of them. I recently got my Cavern Deep Trudgers in my first run of Gnomer after watching a video. Yeah, that's so stupidly lucky. I've never had them. I don't think so, at least. Always lucky. Is there any notable items from Shadowlands or more recent expansions like that? Yeah. Like Shadowlands, the best item you can farm for would be the Varret Guillotine and Seraph Mortis, but then you got a bunch of cosmetic items in Corfia that are very good. In BFA, well, the World Drop Tibu is decent, and then you got the Glacier, and of course all the mounts. In Dragonflight, you have fuck all. I think the most interesting item that you can farm for in Dragonflight is probably Alvin the Anvil, or whatever the fuck its name is, like the blacksmithing plan from the rare. That's a very tough sale, yeah, Bolemski. Is the Duskbringer a super item? I still don't get why it sold for 1 million. I've sold Duskbringers probably 5-6 times for 1 million plus. Yeah, it's it by all means it is a super item, but it's on like the easy to obtain side though. One of the easiest super items to get. What are you farming for? Trying to get transmog and fat patterns and plans. What is the hardest of all super items to get? I mean, we will never know the exact drop chance on the super items. It's just going to be based off completely wrong Wowhead numbers. So they're all very very similar. But I would say that the weapons in Uldaman are the toughest ones to get. And I mean, there's way more of the armor pieces, like the shoulders, the Lost Age shoulders, the Miner's Hat, the Papal Fess, because they can also be obtained from Naxxramas, right? But even in Uldaman, I see way more Papal Fess and Miner's Hats than I see the weapons. Way more. Clarity was good, dude. Boom, 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 boom. A Miner's Hat? Almost. You still farming Nax for a big opening? Oh no, I think I did that 2 times, 3 times perhaps, like early on when it just came out, and I was like, fuck this. It's too boring. It is still insane gold. There's people on the stream. The only way they make gold is running Nax on their army of alts. That's always going to be a case. There's always going to be people that farm Nax. Eating some chocoladebolla? I'm fucking jealous, man. Hey, Big J, appreciate the follow. I'm on a diet. Have been for a week. It's the Monchi diet, like you just starve yourself. But I've already lost 3 kilos, man. So soon it's back to chocolate and wine all the time. Wait, are you Norwegian? I am. I am indeed. Jeg fikk lyst på sjokolade. Har jeg begynt å trene igjen? Stay away. You still drink Coca-Cola? Of course I drink Coca-Cola. I'm not an animal, man. What do you mean? It's Coca-Cola without sugar in it. Just get on the treadmill, student. No, I run many times a week, so that's no biggie. But like I have a very similar diet to Monchi, but mine is not that bad But I am like a giant man child, man. I eat like a child. Fucking chocolate and well, wine. I guess kids don't eat that, but wine and ice cream and fucking hell. Like all the time. You gotta live life, you know? But then when I start gaining weight, too much weight, I need to lose the weight. So I do that for like a month, and then I eat whatever the fuck I want to for like 4 or 5 months, and then I got to go on a diet for a month. So it's a very well established system by now. Podcast boots, that's at least a blue item, but it's not that good. These guys got the big blues. You little shit, you're by far worse. How the fuck am I worse? Hey, you playing on EU servers? Yeah. Just fermented grape juice. Kids drink grape juice. True. Go to the gym like me is refreshing. Nah. I don't like going to the gym. Fuck that. $350 per chocoladebola, so 5 a day plus a protein shake and vitamin pills. It's a fine diet. Steel weapon chain, now we're talking. I said that I was going for the fat patterns and plans, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's people at the gym, pizza. Nobody likes people. Rikke, how's it going? What do you mean? If a student went to the gym, he wouldn't be able to lose so many lakhs? Hello, by the way. What's up, Jack? I don't lose lakhs. Look, who's in the lead? That will be me. Student, how do you get a speed set? I can't find any speed items on the auction house. Yeah, that's the tough part, man. Finding them. There's nothing you can do besides from keep on looking. And you should look on different realms. You can just put gold in the water bank and then buy the items in a different realm, put the item into the water bank, and then take it out on your speed set through it. It's the best way to do it. You lose every lakh you don't take, student. That's true. I'm fine. I'm busy with mop. How can you be busy with mop? What do you mean? Do your dailies. Wait for the weekly reset so you can kill the world bosses and do the raid. Are you a janitor? That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, fuck. Why didn't I think of that? Huh. Gotta get those CM Realm best times. No, you don't. Nobody gives a fuck about that. I'm off to work now. Have a good stream. Borty Bort. Enjoy, dude. Boom, boom. Does the Digmaster shovel plunge rare mob outside of old man even drop loot? Kill him 6 times, no loot? Yeah, you just gotta believe. My guild has 3 records. That says something. Mirage Raceway is the dead realm. It is dead, which is what makes it beautiful for gold making clarity. Gold Hunter, how's it going, dude? Enjoy, pizza. Boom, 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 boom. The records are also weekly. Guild best is all-time best. Server best is the weekly best clear. Ah, so you got to do it weekly then to stay on top. Yeah, fuck that. Is there a guide on how to make the best speed set? I got a video for you. I'm going to link it, man. That's so Norwegian rowing for exercise in case you need to get back to the long ships. It's very common, yeah. I'm almost to my second gold cap. This patch has been billions. Nice. Let me see how many runs. 3 runs left. Mike, what's up, dude? When are you making a new video about speed sets? I was meaning to do it today, but I've been so busy. Like, work has been so busy. I haven't done shit. And it looks like another busy week. We'll see, we'll see. 80 speed sets now with a new patch must be pretty good when you can buy items. Not as good as you might think, because Blizzard, they changed it up with the new items. They have fixed stats, meaning that you cannot get every slot with, let's say, critical strike, because they can't roll critical strike. Like, let's say that legs and gloves are critical strike. All the other pieces, they don't have critical strike, and they can't have critical strike. The stats are fixed. 8-pack of Pepsi Max. I remember when I visited Norway in the 90s and everyone was so nice, but bread was not a thing in Norway. What do you mean bread is not a thing in Norway? You can buy bread anywhere, man. The best bread. I finally got my Druid to 217 speed on both. Now the new stuff is good for high speed, but pants are the only good ones I found. They have a lot of plus speed, but you can cap out plus speed. There's a cap to it. The only way to get faster is through secondary stats, and they have horrible secondary stats, most of the pieces. That would be awesome, Tyler. Yeah, then I can just copy paste your homework, man. Did you see the bundle leaks for midnight? Yeah, I can't comment. I was going to say something that I'm not allowed to say. Yes. Yes, I did. I don't really believe you will sell the steel weapon chain for 359,471 gold. No, I won't. I won't. That's the market value. As an example, on my realm, it's posted for 89,000 gold. Detro was up. Sell on Raven, get a mill. True. Student, what dungeon should I do next lack? Sunken Temple. Oh, that's an odd omen. To be fair, last one that I sold was for 353,000 gold like a month ago, so it's possible. Oh, it is. It's definitely. I mean, it is a reasonable market value. It's possible. You can sell it for more than that too. But on a full pop realm like fucking Argent Dawn, it's gonna be impossible. Did you try transferring mob character to retail? Did it work? What? Those are gonna be tough to find now, Mike. There we go. I'm gonna take a look at that after, Polemski. Well, they sure do. No, 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 no. The new rings with 2 socks and crit struck enchanted is an amazing feeling. Yeah, keep in mind when you're buying rings, Mike, you don't need to buy them with any gem slots. You can just put 2 gem slots or sockets in them. So they only need speed and crit. And you're good. By the way, the difference between optimized speed sets this patch and the last one is only 3.3% because of the stupid change. The new one is faster. So even if you ignore a secondary, the loss of secondary stats, the increase in plus speed makes up for it by 3.3%. What is that? How far from the 49% speed cap are you going to be? Buffed. Like consume and food buff. Oh yeah, good shit, Mike. Would it be possible to take my NA account to EU? Nah, you gotta start a new one. Yeah, you still stack crit, but like, what if there's no critical strike on the new gloves? Do you do the comparison between, well, then you're using the old ones because they have crit? I thought there wasn't for every slot title from the new like season 3 BOEs. Hey Donovan, what's up, dude? Could I make a new character and transfer character over? No. Stoic, good to see you. Oh, you mean okay? I know what you mean now. So you mean like if you farm in one of the older zones, they have also been increased in item level, obviously. So the play is to get items from the old BOEs with increased item level that can roll with critical strike and speed. That makes sense. It's not the Warren Shadow Guard. Yeah. Pants are the only good piece, so you can possibly use the Warren Shadow Guard pants, but nothing else. How many runs are you on, student? This hour or like in total of my 100? How much should I list my Sentinel's Eternal Refugee boots for? The last pair I sold for 295, I believe. I've went a bit ham on crafting them, so I got a couple posted. I even have one on Argent Dawn posted for like half of all the other realms. I just want to see how fast it moves. In these 10 runs, oh, well then this is the last run, yeah. Bracers, pants, and rings and weapons are with crits. Okay. That's not too bad, though. Leaves you with what? Gloves, belts, cloak. Hey guys, have you heard about Twitch Prime? Did you know you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and subscribe to your favorite streamer forever for 30 days for free? I'm not sure if Twitch Prime works on my stream. Might just be the big streamers. Buys Lada. Haven't seen the weapon with sockets though. Hey Seth. Appreciate the follow, man. Yeah. I haven't done jack shit in terms of upgrading the cloak. I just haven't been arsed yet. Yo, Birdie Man, 1017 today. What's up, dude? Roshi, how's it going? Nah, we're gonna try and make a 5-man and go into Karesh and try like, ooh, epic, and try like rotating BOE farming. Yeah, that would have made more sense. Appreciate it regardless, man. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Now we know that Twitch Prime works. You can run the 3 tier 1 delves and you're good with the upgrades. Yeah, Swifty. Yeah. I'm doing that on a different druid though, and not the one that I'm currently using. I get playing style with the gifted sub. My man. Top gifter of the week. And it's already Monday. Yo, Bling. Appreciate the gifted sub, man. Thank you so much for that, buddy. Let me see. Let me put this in here. Let me see. Did I win this lack? I did win this lack. Because guess what? Now we gotta change tune.